Welcome back, guys. Patrick here. Moving on to the next question. We have to find the quotient of this expression here. So we got 6x to the 5 y to the 4 minus 21 x to the 4 y to the 6, and we have to divide that by 8x cubed y to the 8. Now, what I'm going to do actually, personally, I like to take something like this and rewrite it in a different format, like this. Just feel like this is nicer to work with than that. And what you want to do here, notice this is a rational expression that we're going to have to simplify. What we can do is we can see what we could factor out from the numerator, and then we could cancel stuff out with the denominator. So that's one way to go about it. So if we did it that way, what we can take out with the 6 and the 21, we can take out a 3. Yeah, that works. We could take out an x to the 4, the lowest exponent between x to the 5, x to the 4 is 4. And we could take out a y to the 4. And so we'd be left with 2x, right? The y to the 4 came out, 3 came out of the 6, so we're left with a 2, and then x to the 4 came out of x to the 5, so we're just left with an x to the 1. This would be minus 7, x to the 4 came out, we have y to the 6, if we take out a y to the 4, sorry, that should be a y. That would be y to the 2, like that. That's going to be all over 8x cubed y to the 8. And then from here, we can cancel stuff out. Notice x to the 3, there's 3 x's here, 4 x's up top, so meaning there's going to be 1 x left at the top. We got 4 y's at the top, 8 y's at the bottom, meaning there's going to be 4 y's left at the bottom. And so this would end up being 3x, 2x minus 7y squared, all over 8y to the 4. And then it doesn't simplify any further. And then the 3 and the 8, those don't simplify either. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is notice that there's one expression in the denominator. So we could actually split it up into multiple fractions. We could take this and rewrite it as 6x to the 5 y to the 4 over 8x cubed y to the 8 minus 21x to the 4 y to the 6 over 8x to the 3 y to the 8. And personally, I'd probably go with this way over here because it's just easier to see. Look, the 6 over 8, that simplifies to 3 over 4. 3 x's at the bottom, 5 x's at the top, meaning there's 2 x's at the top left, 4 y's at the bottom, 4 y's at the top, 8 y's at the bottom, meaning that there's 4 y's left at the bottom. So we would have x squared y to the 4. This simplifies to that. And then 21 over 8, that simplifies to, that actually doesn't simplify. So that would just be, we would leave that as is. This, 1x left at the top, 2 y's left at the bottom. So there would be x over y squared, like that. Okay, and if you actually combine these, like if you got a common denominator between these, then you would end up with this expression over here, right? This and this are the exact same thing. And you got to be careful on a multiple choice test. It might be in this format. So you may have to go about it in this way, or it might be in this format. So you just got to be careful. Sometimes you're going to have to play around and see which format you get. But either way, this or that is the final answer.